our history, our pride. Year after year, as seasons change and memories are made, one thing will never change. Home is always right here. And when you walk through our doors, we never forget that, because this is our home too. So come on in, have a seat, and welcome home. The Triple R Roadhouse in the Clarion Mall, just off Interstate 80 at exit 62.
Edition of the D9Sports.com Triple R Roadhouse Football Camp Tour 2016 here at DuBois High School. Head coach Frank Baraschetti along with Ryan Pasternak. He's the one with the football helmet on. Braden Paulinelli is next to Ryan, and in the yellow jersey we have Matt Miller. Coach, first of all, just talk a little bit about how the preseason has gone so far.
2 days in right now, so we definitely have a ton of stuff to work on. Really like our skill position play. I won't have Matt the first couple of weeks, but Braden stepped in and doing a pretty good job. We just really need our line to gel together and stay away from injuries right now. We're pretty thin.
Ryan, you're one of those returning linemen. What can you do from a leadership standpoint to help some of the other guys come along?
Just kind of, give them guidance, let them know what their responsibilities are every play. Tell them to listen to Coach Benesuti because he knows what he's talking about. And that's basically it. Just kind of anchor them out there.
Matt, second year in a row where you're not going to be able to start the season. How frustrating is that to you at this point? Or are you okay with it?
Obviously I'm not okay with it, but I have to deal with it. So, I just got to get the knee healthy, just come back and be as good as I can when I return.
Braden, having an opportunity to play some other skill positions on the offense, now at quarterback, what kind of transition has that been for you right now?
It's been pretty tough, but 7-on-7's really helped in the off season. The Monday workouts helped. Our receivers are doing well, so I have faith in them, so that really helps me out.
Offensively, Matt, you guys have to replace a lot of skilled players on the outside, guys like Dante Dawson and others. Talk about how some of the younger kids are coming along there.
I think they're doing really well. Kyle Hobson, he's doing really well as a receiver. We got a couple kids that stepped in, Buddy Lyons and Kenny Garvey. They're doing really well too, so I think they're feeling well.
Coach, offensively, you guys have been a really strong offensive team the entire time you've been here. Should people expect a lot more of the same type of offense out of you guys this year?
Yeah, I think we have a chance to have our best receiving core that we've had probably since I started coaching, not only here, but in Brockway. Once we get Matt back at quarterback, Braden back at wide receiver, I think we'll do pretty good offensively.
Who are some of the other wide receivers that people should be looking for?
Dylan McCluskey's going to step in and play some wide out for us. He's a sophomore. He's very talented. Buddy Lyons is going to play some wide out for us. Kenny Garvey, probably one of the best route runners we've had. Been working his hands a little bit right now. Noah Schneider, he's going to play some wide out while Braden's at quarterback, and Kyle Hobson.
What does the running game look like right now, guys?
Oh, it's we're young. We have a lot of young guys, inexperienced really, not really youth. I don't think we have any sophomore running backs. We just have a ton of inexperienced backs, plus moving Braden from running back to quarterback. But we have some talent there, so guys like Brock Adams, Caleb Meehan, Dylan Oswald, Cole Meehan, not Caleb.
Defensively, obviously that was a challenge last year. Ryan, what do you guys need to do on the defensive side of the football to maybe slow the other teams down a little bit more than happened a year ago?
Just take care of your responsibilities and have pride in what you do out there. Definitely need to improve on that side of the ball, obviously, and that's a goal for this year.
How much of that was the conference, that District 10, Region 5 last year seemed to have a lot of really strong offenses? Was some of that just the offenses you were going against, or was some of that stuff that you could have controlled?
I think a little bit of both. I think our biggest problem defensively last year was just the lack of players that we thought we were going to have defensively. We had like 3 of our defensive linemen get hurt prior to week 2. So, you're starting with a whole second group pretty much of defensive linemen, plus Ryan. He was like the only guy we had left line-wise, so we ended up moving some linebackers down to D-line. And when you do that, then you have a whole new group of linebackers. So you're really, our first 2 levels of defense were really guys who have never played before. So we have a lot of experience coming back, especially at the linebackers position.
Some of the teams in that region are the same. Some of them have changed. You're adding, I think, Franklin, Warren, a couple of other schools in there. Maybe a little bit in the way of a few shorter trips for you guys. Are you happy with the way things have shook out there?
Yeah, really, I don't really care who we have regular season. It's nice to get Clearfield on the schedule and Hollidaysburg on the schedule. It's really nice in playoff time, we don't have to go to State College and go down to every year and play State College, who is definitely way bigger than us. We're closer in size to Brockway than we are in size to State College. So it'll be nice to play teams that are close in our size playoff-wise.
Talk a little bit about being able to get Clearfield back on. Right there before it had to drop because of the different Kings and conference schedules there. We had the King of the Mountain Trophy thing going on and all of that. Is it you guys excited about having Clearfield back on the schedule?
Can't wait. Definitely can't wait. That's a big one for us. Waited a long time to play against them.
Well, guys, thanks for joining us on another edition of the D9Sports.com Triple R Roadhouse Camp Tour 2016, and good luck this season.
Thank you very much.